My name is Andrea Jones, and you are watching my channel, Review Girl. On top of all of the drama in my life, God has told me to start doing reviews. So today I decided to do a review on Michael Jackson and some other topics that I will discuss later in this video. How many of us think that Michael Jackson's death was a part of an Illuminati blood sacrifice? A lot of people. I'm also going to do a video on Prince after this. It seems that once black artists start exposing the music industry for the racist, demonic entity that it is, all of a sudden it's like they either get blackballed or they're dead. So Michael Jackson was old. We've seen a lot of stuff that he's done in the media, dangling a child over a banister, and supposedly overdosing was one of the last stories that we heard about Michael Jackson when he was alive. They are saying that he caused his own death. So he had a very big demonic funeral where there were a lot of evil people at his funeral, people that were supposed to give him half a Sony, people who were involved with his demise leading up to his death. He was very sick. He was very depressed. And we all know that he has had a lot of plastic surgery. So let's talk about the insecurities of the music industry and what kind of people caused him to feel that he had to mutilate himself to that degree. And why did he feel that he needed to do that? So look at Michael Jackson's skin. So we never really saw any skin problems or skin conditions that they're claiming that he had. But we did see a lot of plastic surgery. Michael lied. He was a really good liar. I watched some videos. As much as I love him, he lied. He said that he did not have any plastic surgery. He lied through his 2 front teeth, and he did. He was very talented. He went through a lot of transitions. So here are some pictures of Michael Jackson transitioning as a child. And you can see that there was something going on mentally and physically with Michael Jackson. Look at his nose. You can see very brown, healthy skin. It was very brown and healthy skin. Very brown and healthy skin. And even though he may have had a skin condition that they did cover with makeup, from what we saw, it started out as very brown and healthy skin. And he was already in this racist music industry from a very young age. You see the hair as well. So even though he can say, people can say, no, he had a skin condition. Okay, what about his hair? You can be taking good care of it, but it went from, now you see the edges. Like he's trying to, that's how black women would slick down their little edges with their jam and stuff and, do a little wet wash and go. And then you see the nose changing from thick to thin. It's like he's contouring his nose now. And now you see the baby hairs laid all the way down on the sides. And you see it almost looks like a contour, like how women do it. And you're seeing eyeliner underneath. The skin looks extremely bleached. You see a lot of contour definition, of a lot of eyeliner and eyebrow penciling into the eyebrows, and the nose is completely changed. So there was a lot of insecurities, and now it looks like a lace front, very long. Edges look like it's laid down with gots to bead and Gorilla Glue. And then it's like you're a full white woman now, or transgender. And then you see the lace front is laid there at the top. And the cheeks and everything, it looks like implants. So I wanted to get into Cardi B talking about she's bleaching parts of her skin, and then other women. So she's already light skinned. Why would she feel the need to bleach? Because there's a lot of insecurity and Illuminati blood sacrifices. So black women bleaching their skin is an epidemic right now. I myself fell into that years ago. I did bleach my skin, and I did get light skin that summer. I got back dark. I wasn't consistent with it, and people were saying they could tell that my skin looked better because I had dark marks under my skin on my face, and I bleached my entire body to get rid of the dark spots. But I also knew that it was a lightener, and it did lighten me. And people were like, oh, your skin looks good. And I didn't overdo it to where you could really tell, but I got darker than what I was before once my skin went back darker. And I was like, no, and God was showing me that I was brown and he liked me being brown and to accept myself being brown. So I saw when I looked up Cardi B bleaching, because I noticed her skin on her face on some of the shots where people were showing her nose and her face looking botched. I was like, why is Cardi B face looking way lighter? You know, a lot of women still accepted her because they was like, she's one of us. But it definitely looked like she had been bleaching, and when I looked it up, I saw something about her admitting that she was bleaching her vagina. So I'm like, okay, if you're doing that, then you probably are bleaching your face as well, because I can see it. And then I saw all of these articles about Nicki Minaj bleaching, and I guess Cardi could probably get away with it because she's already light-skinned, to where people wouldn't claim that she was bleaching, but I definitely believe that she is. And then something came up about Hazel E exposing the Travis Scott concert, and I said I believe those were blood rituals. And these black women, it is just undeniable, really, to see all of the skin bleaching. But I understand, like Offset buying Cardi B $375,000 gift, and then putting it up in front of all these black women to see. It's like the only reason why you even with this woman is because she's light skinned. I had a vision of his last name being Cephas, and I have my child father last name is Overa. His mother's last name is Overa. His last name is Metter. But I was seeing God showing like Offset selling me out because they Hispanics and white people, and I'm black and he's black. And you know, Cardi B family, our man Czar, and you know, so he's got a complex. So I can see why all of these black women are bleaching their skin, feeling like you'll get treated better if you light skin. I understand. Trust me, I'm a brown skinned woman. I know how it feels, you know. And then she was all in the strip club, making all of that money. They wouldn't have been doing all of that, throwing all that money on her or doing all that if she was black. And then she appeals to a certain demographic. Like, I was watching her shows and everybody was just wanting to see her behind because she was light skinned, and that's pretty much all everybody was really there to see was Cardi B's butt, vagina, and everything, because it was light skin. And that's what the hype is, why they say she have a Grammy Award winning vagina. And then she's saying that she's bleaching it, meaning there's still some insecurity there. And you know, I decided as a brown skinned woman that I'm just gonna embrace myself. I think it's okay to use complexion bars and things to even out your skin tone if you have scarring or discoloration. But I think to completely change your skin tone as a black woman, honestly, I want to tell you, I feel like you're missing out, because I'm not even really attracted to light skinned women like that. I'm attracted to brown skinned women the most.